What if I told you one of the most statistically impactful players in the NBA doesn't fill up the box score, but fills up the win column? Let's look at the statistics of Luke Kornet, the advanced metrics glitch, the eye test outlier, and one of the most analytically sound role players in the league. Let's start with this scatter plot. We're comparing NBA centers using net rating at x-axis versus minutes played at y-axis with plus minus as bubble size. On the far right, Luke Kornet. Despite playing fewer minutes than most centers, he has one of the highest net ratings, over plus 15, and a huge plus minus impact. Players like Naz Reid and Isaiah Hartenstein log more minutes with similar impact, but Kornet, he quietly outpaces many, despite limited playing time. This is efficiency at its peak, a player who doesn't just hold his own, he shifts the game when he's on the floor. Now take a look at this Cosine Similarity radar chart. This compares Luke Kornet's 2024-25 stat profile to three others: the 2019 Kevon Looney, the 2019 Poeltl, and the 2022 Clarke. They share similar roles: screen setters, rim protectors, and efficient finishers. But what sets Kornet apart? His assist to turnover ratio stands out. He's not just a big body, he's a decision maker. He also has one of the best shooting efficiency profiles among this group, all while taking on less usage and staying mistake free. His profile is like Looney's, but with better touch and even more team-friendly spacing. This brings us to contracts. Check this bar chart. Kornet just inked a 4-year, $41 million deal with the Spurs, averaging $10.25 million annually. That's higher than Isaiah Hartenstein, Goga Bitadze, and even Mason Plumlee. Naz Reid leads the list, but Kornet's deal signals that NBA front offices finally recognize the value of elite role efficiency, as you can argue that raw stats could be empty calories and a more meaningful metric would be the impact per minute. In conclusion, Kornet isn't here to light up the scoreboard, he's here to stabilize it, and in San Antonio, that's exactly what the Spurs need. Right now, fans dream of flashy pairings next to Victor Wembanyama like it's a 2K simulation. But if you look at Kornet's archetype, his low usage, high IQ, team first profile, he fits like a glove. The Spurs already have offensive weapons. What they need is a reliable second unit anchor. A guy who sets brutal screens to free up cutters, boxes out and fights for rebounds, plays quiet, smart defense, and doesn't demand touches. When Kornet comes off the bench to relieve Wemby, he becomes the stabilizing presence that young teams crave. And who knows, this is the Spurs after all. If there's a team that could quietly rekindle Kornet's shooting touch, it's San Antonio. Even if he's downplayed the idea of taking threes, the Spurs are known for player development. There's no pressure here, just opportunity. Kornet may never chase volume, but his presence might be the subtle glue that holds the Spurs' next era together.